Leicester. That feels like it. I mean, they give a lot of goals away, a lot of shots away. It feels to me, if you're taking those two, as a package, Everton is a game you need to get back to winning ways. You need to win however you win. If it's a ground out 1-0 win, Haaland getting the goal from a De Bruyne cross, for example.
Yeah.
Then brilliant. And then Leicester, maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves here, but maybe build a bit of confidence by winning by a couple of goals. I know that's an ideal sort of scenario, and Man City aren't necessarily in the form to be thinking like that. But it feels like this double header has that potential to maybe get a bit of potential back, a tiny bit of momentum going into the new year when you can sort of make a fresh start and look to build in January.
Yeah, I mean, 2 wins going into the year would be wonderful. It'd be such a tonic that City need. Leicester a bit nervous about just because of Jamie Vardy. I know he's not the same Jamie Vardy of old, but that man loves a narrative, doesn't he? And City are very, we're very primed for a Vardy masterclass. Put it this way: if he's going to get a hat trick in any game this season, it'll be against Man City in the current form, and it's away from home as well, which is we've had a lot of bad experiences at that stadium in years past. Obviously, it's a very different era and so on. I'm not as confident in Leicester, even though they're probably a much poorer team than Everton right now, just because of the circumstances. Because Vardy in the channels, City can't defend at all, and it's away. But they are shipping goals. They were abysmal against Newcastle. Wolves battered them at home yesterday. So you'd think, even though obviously the game was a lot more even than the scoreline suggested, you'd think City would have something there. I would be amazed if City aren't getting 4 points from these 2 games, even given the current slide, because they are on paper very welcome fixtures. It might be as well, though, that I've noticed the trend that teams aren't really afraid of City right now. The teams are going at City because they know City have that soft underbelly. And it might invite Everton and Leicester forward a little bit and give them a little bit of confidence. That could also play into City's hands, because if they do play Savinho, Doku, De Bruyne, there's a little bit of skill and pace there. That little bit of space could help City, because we're not very creative at the moment in terms of when everyone sits behind the ball, the low block and all that. City struggle to break it down. So if Everton feel a little bit more emboldened, if Leicester do, they could come out a little bit more, and that could help City. But then City's worst enemy is themselves right now. So it could be that Josko Vardiol, who's in really poor form, unfortunately, misplaces the pass to Kyle Walker, and then he plays it back to Jamie Vardy, who puts it back on the net. That's how City conceding goals right now. It's silly nonsense. And I'd be amazed if we don't concede against Leicester. We have to score more than them.
Yeah, I still find it bizarre to be even talking like this about City, because if you said 2 months ago, okay, all right, Everton and Leicester might come at you, you'll be licking your lips, you'll be loving that. That's exactly what you want. But now it just feels City is sort of scared of teams getting at them, and through the middle just can't stop them.
Yeah, everyone can get at us, and that points to everyone's faster and stronger than City right now. Everyone's fitter, faster, stronger, and hungrier, and that is concerning.